Welcome to this brand new episode of the She Scales podcast, where today I'm super freaking excited to be sharing the changes that I'm making inside this community to make it the best freaking place on earth. Whoop, 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 whoop. Now, if you listened to the last episode where I was talking about what I've been noticing over the course of the year and also where I had not been playing my part to be the leader that this community needed, wanted, deserved. And so these are things where I'm going to be like really open, really honest with you about changes that I'm making going forwards to really be the change maker, the trailblazer, the leader that this business, this community, and you guys really, really deserve. Because I know how much is possible inside this community when you've got consistency, when there is clarity, when you know what's coming, and when you know the different types of experiences that are available to you, whether you're someone in the free community, whether you're a paying client. Um, a lot of those things have already been in practice, but they've either not been consistent or you haven't known about them or not known enough about them to know what is available for you inside those opportunities. And so this is my way of expressing with you either brand new things that are coming through, or things that we have been doing that are going to be done such to a higher level, higher standard. This is me really raising the bar across the entire business to be able to offer you such a better experience, regardless of where you are coming into the She Scales community and what you can expect from this community and from me personally. So if this is our first time meeting, hi, I'm Sarah Buckland, UK sales coach, Bali on occasions, or wherever the wind might take me on new incredible adventures, and someone who is really, really passionate about serving you guys to the best of my ability. And I know that 2026 is going to be such an incredible year. So let me show you how. So, changes that I'm making. If you've listened to the last episode, you'll know that I'd gone through a lot of changes, and what that's meant is that the community has gone a little bit quiet, and I can put my hands up to say that it's gone a little bit quiet, because there hasn't been that consistency from me, and I absolutely appreciate that. And that hurts, that kills me because I know that you guys deserve and want to be able to know what's going forward. And so that's some of the things that I'm going to be doing differently. So I want to share with you, here's exactly how I'm reigniting this community to breathe life, bring heart, and bring soul back into the business. Because as someone who feels energy, I get so much of my inspiration, my creativity, my spark, my drive, my magic from my community. It's why I do so much. People say to me, like, how do you do so much? And it's because when this community is alive, that fuels my fire so, so much. I get so much of my energy and my ideas and my light bulb moments, and some of my best coaching comes from the fire that is this community. And so, where the fire has simmered down a little bit, I'm absolutely reigniting it, the fire starter myself, to be able to then serve you guys so much better, but also be so much more a better version of me for you. And so, whoop, I'm really, really excited. I absolutely adore what I do. And I know that the impact that I'm meant to have is around this whole world, but also it fills my cup up to be able to do more. The more that I do, the more that I get and am able to do. It's like a positive spiral upwards. So really, really excited. And on the energy piece, you're either diluting your energy and keeping yourself perpetually busy, which is what I have been guilty of doing, between 20 different places, or you're going all in on the areas that matter most to you and your audience. So you're working smart, not just hard. You're not going to hear me say you don't need to work hard. You do. If you're here to make a real difference, if you're here to build a legacy, if you're here to create generational change, of course you're going to have to work hard. We're not, tiptoeing around this new wave of messaging that says you can work for a couple of hours in the couple of hours on the beach and make a global difference. Like, we're not kidding ourselves. But what we are saying is you don't need to be putting effort into 20 different places and doing that badly and just working hard and not smart. This is all about working smart, recognizing the depth of your work, the nuances that only come with your high impact spaces, and where you're not serving yourself to be able to deliver high impact because of where you're pouring too much energy into too many spaces. You'll be able to see how much better you could serve people if you're not, and when you're not, a busy fool. This has been one of my biggest learnings this year, which is what makes me qualified to be able to share this advice with you. So here are the exact steps that I'm taking to do that. Number one, creating one central hub for everyone. Over the course of this year, I'd split my community between Facebook, Telegram, membership, and just all these pockets of places that meant it was diluted. Whereas now we're concentrating everything into the Facebook group, creating one central hub for everyone, so that no matter whether you found me at an event, heard me speak on a panel, found me through someone else's podcast, attending a training, attending one of my dinners for female entrepreneurs in any of the other countries, whether you've seen my content online, heard about me through a client, however you've come across this community, you can come into this world, into the She Scales community, meet so many more incredible women from all around the world. There are women inside the She Scales Facebook group from every different continent. At the time of me recording this, there are 250 women in there who are from all different backgrounds, all different cultures, all different ages, all different business types, all different continents. So we've got a really incredible mix of female founders in there already. And going forwards, we are going to really grow and expand this to be able to help so many of you meet each other within that community. We're creating one central hub for women who are growing and scaling their impact, income, and influence. Now, a key part of that, leading me on to number two, is being the fire starter to reignite that community. We've had the Facebook group for a while, but because of the not being consistent with it, it's gone like a little bit quiet. And so it's on me to breathe the life and fire back into that community. And I know that, and I'm holding my hands up, and here's how I'm going to do it. Because you can't just expect momentum to come from a place that you have let the momentum stop. It takes a lot of fuel to re-fire up a steam train if you've let it ground to a halt. It's all right when it's in momentum and things are flowing easily, but if you've let momentum die, it's going to take a lot of effort from you to rebuild that momentum. And so that's where we're at right now. And so what I mean by being this fire starter to reignite the community is taking ownership of how are we telling more people about this community? How are we bringing more people into it? How many times am I talking about this community on social media to bring a wave of new interest and new members into the community? Inside the community, having weekly and monthly events so that there's always a live that you can come to, a new training that you can listen to. Every month we'll be doing connector sessions so that you can come along and meet other female founders within that community and either meet your new accountability buddy, your new biz bestie, your new client perhaps, someone who can refer you to somebody else, an investor maybe, a new opportunity, a collaboration partner. So all of those are incredible opportunities of people who might only be one conversation away from you right now, and they are already waiting for you inside the Facebook group. So we'll be having those events every month, as well as the weekly lives, so that you can always come along, meet other people there. You can ask your questions. I'll answer questions. You can get your question heard. You can get visible in there, so you can post your own photo and get seen by everybody else inside that community. You can get advice, share what's happening for you right now. So that's a real hub for you to be able to see what's happening in the community right now, get involved with things, be the first to hear about either upcoming new trainings or challenges or what's happening in the mastermind, and hear about it first inside that community. So there's going to be weekly and monthly events going forwards, and me sharing and being the one to bring a lot of energy into that community. Also, Number three is re-energizing the She Scales podcast with new content. We're here. I created the podcast, I think, in 2023, and I'm really proud of the level of gold that's on here and how much value I've already shared, whilst also taking ownership that in 2025 we dropped the ball a little bit. Because in 2023, I was really good with dropping a new episode every week, sometimes multiple episodes a week. And that's what we're coming back for in 2026. Every week, you can expect to hear new gold coming forwards, whether it's more strategy based, whether it's more insight based, whether it's learnings from an event that I've just been to, or experiences as I traveled, what's happening in my world right now, what's happening in the She Scouts community right now, as well as new launches that are happening and giving you the behind the scenes of what I'm doing, when, why, how I'm growing as a person, and what I can share with you from an educational perspective, from a what's working right now perspective, what I would be doing planning forwards, what I wouldn't be doing planning forwards. And so I love to share on this podcast. This is a new experience for me creating video as well, trying to see myself because I am very good at thinking on the go, and often, as you'll see now that I'm recording it, but because I freestyle quite a lot of what the goal that I'm sharing, you'll see me look up quite a lot, and that's just me thinking and letting inspiration and intuition come through. So if you see me looking up and not at the camera, that's why. It's because I wait for the downloads to come. So yes, you can expect a lot more gold coming onto the podcast, lessons, learnings, and just a place where I create so joyfully. And I know that there's people here. If you're one of our most loyal listeners who've been listening since the start, welcome back. I see you and I love you dearly. The people who send me their Spotify Wrapped and be like, "You're in my top five again." As well as the people who are new here, who some people who've been in my world or in my network for years who didn't know I had a podcast and then get to discover me and be able to go and binge back through all the old episodes. So my duty going forwards, yes, there's plenty to go back and listen to, but my duty going forwards is to bring a volume of brand new content, fresh content for 2026 and from what's happening right now in my world. So expect more gold coming on the She Scales podcast. I'm lining up some really exciting guest experts to come on so that we can do interviews and bring so much more value to you, the listeners, on a range of different topics that will help you with business. So really excited for that. And then lastly, changing my paid spaces. I am someone who has kept myself so busy offering 100 different paid spaces, and that has not served you or me very well. It has. It's served my clients brilliantly, and I love that so many people have had an incredible experience, no matter whether they've joined a £36 offer, whether they've come for, half an hour, for example, whether they've been on a 15-minute call with me, and from that I've been able to make thousands just from that 15 minutes, whether there's someone that's been in the membership and only paid £39 a month, whether you've been inside my long-term containers and have grown with me through certain seasons. I see you all. But going forwards, I'm really condensing, as in off, not diluting my brilliance into 10 different spaces and sharing my brilliance into two spaces where those clients can really get the best of me and all of me, and me give all of my best gold in just a couple of spaces, so that the potency, so that the energy, so that the creativity, the inspiration is just so much more powerful because it's not me trying to pour between 10 different cups. So what that looks like going forwards is two core spaces. There's the core highest level space here, She Scales, that serves at depth, as well as the core intro level space, She Sells, which also serves at depth, is probably more strategy based to help people build that momentum, build that runway. Whereas inside She Scales, it's really about broadening and accentuating that and expanding that. So no more putting 10% into 10 different spaces. Instead, I'm putting 100% into those two spaces, serving at depth, and then creating overflow from there. So this is what's happening inside the She Scales world. She Scales 2.0, the movement for women who are scaling their income, their impact, and their legacy. So I'm really, really excited to be able to bring these new changed frequency spaces, these changed level of spaces, the depth of these spaces, and the incredible level of the women coming into this world. I'm also going to add that going forward, you can expect to see a lot more live events from me. I've absolutely freaking loved all of the live in-person experiences that I have hosted to date. And also, that is some of my best work. And we're going to be taking that tenfold over into 2026. Whoop! So, whether you're someone who's bought a ticket to an event, whether you're someone that listens to the podcast, whether you're someone that has come from somebody else's community, whether you're someone that's seen me on social media, you can expect to see a lot more of me going forwards into 2026, and really me collecting and condensing and overflowing my energy going into 2026. I'm going to just put it down now and say this is going to be my best year yet. I'm pretty sure I said that at the end of the last episode, and I feel it 100% in my body. So, if you've been here for ages, amazing. You are about to see the best version of Sarah you've ever seen, and if you're brand new in my world, welcome. Join the crazy rocket ship because we are taking She Scales to the freaking moon. I cannot wait to take you on this journey. I'm going to be sharing so much more gold on this podcast over this coming week and the next few weeks going into 2026. So I'll drop the links to the masterminds underneath. I'll drop the link for the free community so you can come join us inside the Facebook group, introduce yourself there, get visible, get seen by the people. You never know, your next client, referrer, accountability buddy, investor, collab partner is only one conversation away. Somebody might be waiting for you to share your photo because you are exactly the person that they need going into their 2026. And I'm going to leave you with that thought. Thank you so much for listening to this episode, and I cannot wait to see you inside the next episode. See you soon. Toodaloo.